Okay, so if you're like me, you probably spend a lot of time on YouTube watching videos because you want to get answers to stuff. You're researching life's questions. What's the right tool for this application? What is the meaning of life? Anything from practical wisdom to spiritual wisdom. And if you're like me, probably nothing has fully scratched that itch. And let me tell you why. It's because no one can scratch that itch except for you. So you will be on YouTube forever searching. You will be buying courses and seeking out more and more knowledge forever until you recognize that your life is to become the answers that you're looking for. Your purpose is to become the answer that you're looking for. And so this is something that I've struggled with for so long, is just kind of feeling like I'm in the middle of the road. I'm not polarized strongly to one side of certainty, one side of clarity. I'm just kind of like, oh, I think I know the right way. Maybe if I just research a little bit more of this, and oh, this is interesting, I'll research some of that. And it's kind of just like bleh energy. And what I'm recognizing now is I'm seeking for all these answers. And what if I just allowed myself to be the answer? What if I allowed myself to just know what's right for me rather than needing someone else to tell me? What if I just gave myself the permission to experiment and try stuff based on my best knowing and see what the outcome is, rather than waiting for some guy on YouTube or some mentor, some spiritual teacher to tell me what the right action is or the right frame of mind to finally understand this dilemma? No, it's just, what if I just had the confidence to look at the situation rationally, drop into my heart, and make the decision that made the most sense to me, and just learned by doing? How about that? Because that's how the person that I admire got to where they are. They learned by doing. They learned by trusting themselves, by not needing someone to tell them what to do before they took action. So don't get me wrong, there's a time and place to seek answers from people. Like, for so long, I didn't know what the definition of love was, and I feel like no one really knows what the definition of love is. And I found this amazing spiritual teacher, Hamid, who goes by A.H. Almas, and he said, love is the ability to, love is the act of appreciating someone because you see who they truly are. And how beautiful is that? That just made me feel like I blossomed like a rose in a time lapse or something. Like, it just was so beautiful because it's like, yeah, this guy is super deeply spiritually practiced and he has distilled down what love is, for example. And I think learning stuff like that is beautiful. But it's beautiful because now that I know what love is, there's just something that feels like I can relax and just kind of like be in the love of life. And what I'm getting at here is all of the answers that I was looking for in other people were actually just me waiting for someone to give me permission to feel the way that I want to feel, which is in a state of knowing, in a state of fulfillment, in a state of relaxation, in a state of wisdom and love. And so I guess I just want to make this video for you because, like I said, if you're anything like me, then you're probably watching a lot of content online looking for different answers. What's the best tool for this? How do I get clarity on this? How do I overcome this? And it's just like, you're gonna keep yourself stuck if you keep seeking outwardly for the answer to that stuff. Because, yeah, everyone that is giving you an answer is just doing their best. They're just embodying based on their best experience and their best wisdom. So why don't, instead of seeking their knowledge, why don't you seek to become like them? Why don't you seek to embody the knowing warrior within yourself that doesn't need validation, confirmation, and knows when it's right to seek stuff out, but also mostly knows when they can just pave their own path and be their own answerer. So that is the message for today. And just, enjoy being the knowing warrior that you are.